Not to toot my own horn, but y'all know I do really. You guys, by now, you guys should know I do really actually like to toot my own horn. Yeah. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Nay, and I purchased an ebook so you don't have to. Today I will be taking you step by step through the installing of this gorgeous bob unit here. Yeah, that customization. So I'm actually really excited to get this wig all glued down onto my head, and I'm literally going to be taking you step by step. What she's telling me to do, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna tell you as I'm doing it. I'm not going to tell you whose ebook it is because I'm not here to stop anybody's bag, please. So I've already got my bold cap on underneath, and I've just placed the wig on my head to make sure it fits and the cap is positioned well underneath where the hair lays. Sorry, actually, first things first, the edges of my bold cap are lifting and I don't like that. So I'm going to remelt that really quick and then we will get straight into the install. In my first video, my reinstall video, I said you don't need to worry about melting your bold cap, but I have started doing that again. So you do with that information what you will. You can always go back in and reshape, shall we say, your bold cap. If you put on your wig and you're seeing that the bold cap is going to be showing where there's no hair, go back in, cut it back, and then remelt. Okay, so she recommends working in sections. My wig is actually already cut down the middle because that helps me with customizing it and stuff. So yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. She only had 1, 2, 3. I don't think it matters though. Oh, so she actually cuts her lace off before she glues it down, and that is not something I would typically do. But I said I bought an ebook so you don't have to. So let's do what the ebook says. Okay, I need to get closer. This is not a joke. This is not a drill. We are going to cut off this middle section. I'm gonna go right up to where the hair is, and then we are cutting in zigzaggy motions. So that is one bit of lace cut. Gone. This is what we want when we say jagged, like not in a straight line. You can't even see that, sorry. Can you see it? You can't. The lace is too HD. What can I say? But I didn't cut it straight. Yeah? So the next step is gluing. She didn't mention this, but I assume that's because she didn't actually show us her doing the bold cap. But if you've melted your bold cap with got to be glue, you definitely want to take a alcohol wipe and clean up your forehead. So this lace glue we're about to apply can actually adhere to your skin like you want it to. So the lace glue we're using today is the Melt Effect. She said 4 layers, build it up instead of going in really heavy at first. She uses a metal comb and the rat tail to spread her layers. Remember, we're only, oh God, okay, I'm actually gonna shut up. Remember, we're only gluing this middle section first. So yeah, just concentrating on that. That is the first layer down. She used 4 layers. I think I'm going to use 2 or 3 just because I actually don't necessarily want this wig glued on that long. I'm going swimming tomorrow. I don't know if my swimming cap will fit over this wig, you know? So if it's gonna come off tomorrow, there's no need to waste this glue. Our second layer now. One thing she did make a point to mention was that you should make sure that the width of the layers of glue are quite thick. Aside from providing the melt in the front, you do want the wig to be secured to your head. So this is a good width. And it's probably even going to be more because my forehead is quite large. So, but remember, it's always better to put the glue too far back than too far forward. We can touch it up in the end. She actually does that as well. I knew I was onto something with that. Pull that down to where you want it. I like to raise my eyebrows whenever I lay my lace. Okay, now that that's down, we're taking our metal comb again and we're basically pushing the lace. Is my forehead too small? Quickly. It might be a bit too small. Okay, that's better. Don't push too hard until you're definitely certain. But yeah, she said just pull the lace down. And you use your comb to push it into the glue. Same old. So you guys should be pros at this by now. Put it in. Comb it through. And that step is actually really important in terms of that, like pressing the lace into the glue step is really important to make sure, again, your glue underneath the lace dries really clear and the lace is really stuck. Yeah. So this is the first section glued down. Not all the way though. We will revisit that later on in the video. But right now she is moving on to gluing the sides and she's doing the same processes. So we're going to cut off the lace from this side. She said, think of little C's. That's what you're trying to cut into the lace, kind of. And in case no one has told you before, the whole reason you don't want to cut your lace straight is just to make it more blendable. It's harder for the naked eye to focus on a zigzaggy line than a straight line. So yeah, you still have lace on your head. Yeah, we can still kind of see it, but you can see it a bit less. I just took a rat tail comb and traced around the top of my ear. Now this, when I cut my ear tabs, I don't really be stressing about the whole zigzag thing because like this is literally gonna sit back. Hey, what the funk am I cutting? And now this can just, oh, okay, we do need to cut a bit more off. Where did my wig cap go? Oh, my bold cap is literally running away. Ignore that. This isn't a bold cap tutorial. I need to be careful to not put glue on my head though. I feel like this layer of glue is not going to dry clear. I also feel like there really needs to be glue up here, but what can I actually do about that? Do I just put glue in my hair? I really don't want to. Sorry, actually. Change my mind. Don't answer. I don't want to do that. I really don't. Okay, I'm going to do another layer. I'm going to call it a dizzy. Okay. Okay. I don't think we've done this side very well. This is what happens when I go rogue because my iPad is right there. Why are you not watching the tutorial, Naomi? Because I know what I'm doing. I think. Okay, let's go. I know that that layer looks very white, but I don't think it's going to get any clearer. So I'm going to glue it down and I'm going to try and be better on the next side. Okay? Is that all right with everybody? I'm really trying to melt this glue. Do I cut off the lace now? She didn't have any extra lace to cut off. She cut her hair right the first time, but this is too much hair. My hairline doesn't even do all of this. All of this. All of y'all gots to go. Okay, yeah. So now we've cut off that extra lace. Much better. We didn't need all of that. The closer you can cut your lace to where your hair is, the more your lace will blend. Let's skip to the loo and do the other side. Let's try and do this better. So I can see through the lace already that if I follow along the hairline, it should be fine. We should be good. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, so the exact same thing we've already done in the middle and on the right side is what we are now going to do onto the left. We're glued. We are glued down for the most part. Ignore that glue bit there. We lost patience. It's already been an hour. The whole ebook isn't even an hour. Why has it taken me an hour to glue this on? Oof, 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 oosh. Before we go back in to glue down the remaining areas, I want to take this opportunity to cut off some lace that doesn't need to be glued, either because there's no hair on it or it just is too far off my natural hairline. Okay, so time to get those last bits of lace that we didn't get originally. I noticed her putting the glue directly onto her comb. Usually I put it on a surface, but I actually really hate that because now I just have loads of things that look like that, which is old glue. Oh, I like that. I like that. I'm here for the neatness personally. Doing these touching up parts, you want to try and pull the glue less down towards your face and more up into the lace so that there won't be a huge amount of excess glue to clean up after, because it is only a tiny bit of lace. So you can go side to side, you can go up, but try not to go down. Hopefully that melts because that looks horrendous. Why am I acting like I don't have alcohol wipes sitting right in front of me? So I am giving my forehead a good wipe down with these Clinell alcohol wipes. Oh, the truth. Way more convenient than using the rubbing alcohol and the cotton pads. This is 70% alcohol, so it is actually a lower alcohol content, but it is still very effective. When I tried the 70% alcohol liquid with cotton pads, that was not strong enough to get off the glue. But in this wipe form, it is both tough on the glue but gentle on our skin. If that's not what we're looking for, I don't know what is. So now that everything is glued down and we're giving Bobbiana, we're gonna go in with our thin melt band and do the first melt is what she's calling it. So I'm guessing there's more to come. I actually got this off of Temu and it is supposed to help with the whole like cutting off circulation to your ears. Oh, I put this on backwards. Sorry, everybody. Hold on. So key things are the band needs to be stretched out and very tight. She's cutting off the circulation to her client's head. So I'm going to cut off the circulation to mine. Oh, I just wanted to move this. Done. Ah, okay. Was this worth the hassle? Oh no. Oh no, it was. Oh wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. Shout out to all the women in STEM. This is so clever. Why didn't I think of this? There is a Velcro, but I want it tighter than that. So I'm gonna try and tie it in the back. I can't breathe. So that is one band on. She then advises going in with a thicker band, and this is to ensure like the wig is fully secure. Aside from melting the perimeter, this band is going back a bit more and helping the rest of the areas where there's glue.
A few moments later.
I'm back. It's been like an hour and she stressed you absolutely do not need to leave your band on for an hour. She said 20 minutes will suffice, which is what I did. As you can see, I've taken off the big band already. Why? We're gonna wash these, I promise. And then just left this one on while I ate and chilled a bit. Like, damn, baby is tired. Okay, it's me. I'm the baby. We can take this band off completely now. I did have to loosen it. My whole head was going numb. Like, but let's see what we have. I'm nervous. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I don't want to look up. I'm scared. Is it good? Is it good? This is phenomenal. Buy the ebook, maybe. I don't know. I don't really know what to tell you other than buy the ebook. What is the next step? Where do we go from here? I should have combed my hair back properly before I lay down my band, but I'm just one girl. I tried my best. So I'm gonna take this Clinnell wipe, lightly brushing on top of the lace, really lightly, like I'm doing this, like just light, just small brushing. We're not taking off the wig. We just want to be able to lift up the hair that's stuck down. Because we're gonna melt again, that's why I definitely want to make sure second time all the hairs are where they should be. I kind of want to call my mum. I think she's really gonna like this hair. Oh no, she's not gonna pick up. How rude. How rude. What if I was dying? Now, if I just die, it'll be my fault. But where were you when I needed you, mother? Anyways, back to our video. So after you've taken off your melt bands, cleaned up any excess glue you may have, the next stage, she says, is to just like sort out your part, make sure everything is situated properly. Okay. Turn on the hot comb. Oh, I do want to mention a cheaper alternative for this Kendra's Boutique hot comb for my UK girlies, because I'm not sure if they do ship internationally. Feel free to go and find out. But the Papachi hot comb, friend just got it. She said it's really good. It gets really hot. She was using the wall hot comb before. You guys know how I feel about that hot comb. Like, don't waste your time. Don't waste your parents' electricity trying to heat that thing up. That is my parting, I think, for the most part. I think that is okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh, question. When you guys have like more than a 5x5 closure, so like 6x6, 7x7, 13x6, do you part all the way to the back or is that excessive? Because I stay parting all the way to the back. I did a wig for my sister the other day and obviously I parted all the way to the back. And she was like, this parting is not too long. I said, oh. I thought that's the whole point of getting a bigger closure or whatever. Let me know in the comments. Do you part all the way to the back? God, I wish you people would talk to me. Every day, drop it down in the comments. Comments dead. Crickets. Empty. Like, what is the problem? Why don't you guys want to be my friend? Girl, what are we doing? Oh, she's all moved on. She's cut some edges. Hold on now. Why aren't you talking to me? Did I turn this down? When did you start all of this? Okay, so right now she's using spritz on an edge brush and just combing it back. So I just sprayed some. I did it over there because I didn't want to spray it on my mirror, but it's on here. And she just lightly brushes it back. I don't know if I want to do sideburns. I don't think I do. Okay, that's all our hairs brushed back. Now, you want to grab a melt spray. Have I shown this on my channel? I think so. I think my last video, we actually did some touching up with our melt spray. I think if you didn't have a melt spray at this point, you could use spritz. Or you could also, if your install looks this good, I feel like you could also just do nothing. Like, she didn't say that in the video. Maybe don't quote me on that. But from how I've seen the girls use either or, I think you can substitute a melt spray for some spritz. She is using her fingers to apply it onto the lace, so I just wanted to give my fingers a little clean. She was pushing. Ooh. Oh, I feel like using your finger does give you a lot more control. Okay, so for the second melt, we're going straight in with the thicker band. Again, all the way stretched, covering the full hairline. Band is on, second melt is happening. I am really intrigued to see the results of this because she's like, do not miss this step. This second melt, this is the game changer. So we already saw how good it looked before. I just want to see if there are going to be any improvements as far as the look, or is it just for the wig to stay on my head longer? I don't know. We'll see. That's what we're here for, to figure these things out. While that is melting, we're going to move on to styling. I say styling on account of it's actually past midnight. I'm not going anywhere. This hair doesn't need to be styled. I am leaving my house quite early in the morning, so maybe what is there to really do? It's a bob. Or should I straighten it? If you are interested in seeing some bob stylings, head over to my TikTok. What I am gonna do is go in with my Danessa Marix Yummy Skin on my parting. This is also what I have used currently to tint the bottom of my lace. Well, I did tint my lace like with hair dye. She uses a mousse, and I actually went to go and buy that mousse. I personally was not a fan, so I wanted to go back to actually like really tinting my hair, like dyeing the lace, as opposed to just relying on these sprays, relying on these mousses for a quick fix. Because one, the shade, it's really hard to get a shade that is your exact shade, your undertones, everything. And then two, spray, mousse, those stuff wash off. So that means every time you reapply your wigs, you do have to retint it. But if you tint your lace with dye, that will last you a good few washes. I would like to do a video on that in terms of tinting your hair with dye rather than a mousse. I feel like the girlies are getting lazy. I didn't expect to, in the ebook, find that, oh, she's just using a mousse. I was also expecting to actually get a little tinting tutorial, but I didn't get that. So I will give you guys one. Once I figure it all out though, because it is quite hard to get the shades. Anyway, I digress. We've defined our part with concealer. Now we're gonna clean it up with this root touch-up pen. Word of warning, after using this, if you take off your wig and see the marks underneath it, don't be alarmed, it will wash off. But I have really been loving the look of the pen compared to that spray. I guess because this still has like brush stroke. I feel like it just coats the hair more naturally. She been took off her band. She took off her band after she cleaned up her part in with concealer, I guess, to make sure she also got this part, which I have obviously missed. It's like, how do I have the video in front of me accessible, but yeah, I'm not using it. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Oh my gosh. If my hair is covered in white residue right now, I'm going to scream because it looked fine before. Okay, I'm actually quite scared. One. Because it felt sticky. It did feel sticky as I was taking it off, but no. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, kabosh. She's cracked it. I definitely need to cut a layer. Like, this is too long. Ever since I learned how to do it, I've honestly been so obsessed with layers. Like, layer me up, okay? See how that is better already? It's not like a master styler out here. If anything, if I could find an ebook that was for styling, I would purchase that. And I would take guys along on a journey with me. So if you like, you can also feel free to comment below and I will have a look. See, I already know I need to work on my styling. It's giving Lord fuck. I do definitely think once we get some layers of wax up in there, and then I'm gonna curl it. as far as like, oh, should I take the plunge and buy an ebook? Is it worth it? Can I find that information online? The answer is yes. You may actually be very disappointed to find that a lot of the information in ebooks are available for free on YouTube already. Most of us have learned off of the tube, and yeah, you add your own tips and tricks, but it's not really reinventing the wheel. So there was a lot of stuff in the ebook I was like, oh, I already do this, or I already know this. But I would say if you're lacking in confidence still, I don't know about you, but I be feeling like I need a qualification. Like there needs to be something that qualifies me. So whether that's, okay, I went to a masterclass, I did an ebook, like someone who I consider good has given me this advice in terms of how I do. And then also they've seen my work and said, yeah, this is nice. You should do this on other people. And once I had gotten that, like just knowing I've been to a masterclass, whilst it wasn't like the next day I woke up and it was, oh, I was doing hair. But I feel like I needed that masterclass confidence. I don't know. It might just be me. We have officially reached the end of today's video. It's a wrap. Thank you guys so much for rocking with me. As usual, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Go and follow my TikTok, actually, because you lot are just starting to upset me. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.